So many great speakers, great subjects. You just stick to this class. It is all your goodness, kindness. I appreciate and acknowledge it. Thank you for giving this chance to study together. Om, Om, Om. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Bhakti Vidya Yoga Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsha Rushibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyaha. ओम मे गुरुभिः पूर्वं वद वाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान्नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। ओम शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तो पुनः पुनः परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मयोगविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण योगवेदान्तदर्शनसाधनद्वारा आत्मानुभूतिकैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं विश्वशान्तिकल्याणेकता पुरोभिद्यर्थम् अस्मिन् कर्मणि निष्ठितानाम् अस्माकं स सर्वेषां दिग्विजयार्थं पतञ्जलि महर्षि प्रणीत योगदर्शनशास्त्रस्य व्यासभाष्यसमेत अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ योगदर्शनाचार्याणां स्मरणम्। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम अथ श्री महर्षि पतंजलि प्रणीत योग दर्शनशास्त्रं द्वितीयः पादः साधनापादः। एते जातिदेशकाल समय अनवच्छिन्नाः सार्वभौमा महाव्रतम् शौच संतोष तपस्वाध्याय ईश्वर प्रणिधानानि नियमाः वितर्कबाधने प्रतिपक्ष भावनम्. Yesterday we are into this Sutra 34. Chant it 2 times. We have half of that. We have seen it. We will conclude it today and further move. वितर्काः हिंसादयः कृतकारित अनुमोदिताः लोभ क्रोध मोहपूर्वकाः मृदु मध्य अधिमात्राः दुःख अज्ञान अनन्तफलाः इति प्रतिपक्षभावनम्. वितर्काः हिंसादयः कृतकारित अनुमोदिताः लोभ क्रोध मोहपूर्वकाः मृदु मध्य अधिमात्राः दुःख अज्ञान अनन्तफलाः इति प्रतिपक्षभावनम्. So if you really browse through the whole thing, we are discussing about the Kaivalya Prapti that happens with Atma Pratishtha, Swarupa Pratishtha. That will happen when the entire Vritti Nirodha is done. Vritti Nirodha is done at the highest level through Abhyasa Vairagya. At the secondary level, through the Kriya Yoga. At the initial level, where we just start sadhana, that is achieved through the Ashtanga Yoga. Therefore, the sequence of these 4 steps, Ashtanga Yoga Anushtanam, Ashuddhikshayaha, Jnanadiptihi, Viveka Khyati. Viveka Khyati leading to the separation between Prakriti and Purusha. संयोग को तोड़ देता है. Then we remain as Purusha, untouched by Prakriti. That's what is liberation, according to this Yoga Darshanam, Sankhya Darshanam. In the Vedanta, Ekameva Advayam Brahma, but one step ahead. That's all. Now, what are the Yoga Angas then? Yama Niyama, Asana Pranayama, Pratyahara Dharana, Dhyana Samadhi. In that, the Yama sadhanas are 5. Ahimsa, Satyastaya, Brahmacharya, Aparigraha. Niyamas are five. Shaucha, Santosha, Tapaswadhyaya, Ishvara, Pranidhana. Having said these two, what our Patanjali ji in his sutra said was, ki these 10 and all other sadhanas have to be done with Sarvabhauma Mahavratam in such a manner that there should be no vichinnata. Jati, Desha, Kala, Samaya, Anavachinna. अवच्छेद रहित इनको करना है. That is our sankalpa. Now, with this sankalpa, to the best of our abilities, when we are trying to practice this yama and yama, do you think it's all the only thing? Is not the world around? Is not our own vasanas antakarana? Is not the people? Are not the people who will influence us? From million of sources, the obstructions or the opposite of these sadhanas tempt us to follow them. They are here called as vitarkas. Okay? And this is obvious, any good work we do, some or the other abstraction from within or outside comes. Most of the time it is from inside only. So when the vitarka badhane, when the vitarka does the badha, disturbance to your sadhana, so what is to be done? Pratipaksha bhavanam. We have to do the pratipaksha bhavanam. So these two are Bhashyakara ne explain kiya, but Sutrakara for this thing he doesn't leave it to Bhashyakara. He himself wants to explain, and that explanation is in this 34th Sutra, where what is Vitarka? It is said. How many ways Vitarka can multiply? If you are not alert, it is said. Then to avoid the Vitarka and their disturbance, what is the Pratipaksha Bhavana to be continuously entertained as a shield to protect us from the attack of the bombing of these Vitarkas, whose only aim is stopping us doing the Yamaniyama the sadhanas. So we have seen half of it, wherein what are the vitarka, and it takes the shapes that one. What is Pratipaksha Bhavanam? That portion of Vyasa Bhashya we have to study. So what are the vitarka? Vitarkaha himsadayaha. So what are the vitarkas? Himsa adi means in place of ahimsa, himsa. In place of satyam, anrutam. In place of asteyam, steyam. In place of brahmacharya, the bhoga sakti. Then in place of aparigraha, doing parigraha. These opposite things are called vitarka. Yama, ye panch ho gaye. So to niyama. Instead of shaucha, ashuchi. Instead of santosha, always lobha or greed. Then instead of tapaha, lazing or doing nothing. Instead of swadhyaya, no study of shastra, not taking name of God. Then the last one, Ishwara Pranidhana, never even thinking about Ishwara, forget about surrender to him. These are all vitarka. So vitarkas are imsa adaya. Now these imsadi vitarkame, one is taken as a sample to explain in how many ways it can get aggravated or modified or multiplied. Himsa ko le lo first. He says in that himsa named vitarka can be done because of the three things with which our sadhana of ahimsa is disturbed. We are ahimsa sadhakas. We are the yama niyama sadhakas. But the yama sadhana ahimsa we want to do. But instead of that, the himsa happens through us. That is called vitarka. Three are the things which prompt. Which are they? Three are the things with which we do. Kruta, karita, anumodita. I do myself himsa. I make others do himsa by giving them money. And anumodita if somebody is doing supporting. So how many over? Three. Himsa can be done because of three reasons. Now these three are Lobha, Krodha, Moha, Purvaka. Why these vitarkas tempt us to do or prompt us to work? Because of these three reasons. Lobha hai, Krodha hai, and the Moha. Then examples were given for the Himsa wala. What was the Lobha? Charma and Mamsa. Charma or Mamsa. Lobha ke liye the himsa of that animal is done either by me, kruta, or prompting others to do karita, or if somebody is doing, waiting for it, anumodita. That you do on Sundays. In many parts, they all wait for the animals to be killed by others so that they can buy. It's called lobha ke karan. Krodha, ki that person or the object or animal has done harm to me. Therefore, I do himsa or I make somebody else to do himsa, or if somebody is doing, I permit. The example is mosquito. It has bitten me, therefore I kill it. or tell somebody, "अरे ले आ रे electrical bat, मार देना." Or somebody is putting the all out, you say, "लगा दो." This called as the क्रोध पूर्व, क्रोध कारण से होने वाला वितर्क named हिंसा instead of ahimsa. Third one is what? Moha purvaka. What is the moha purvaka? Hmm. Hmm. Moha purvaka means what? Ki doing this is correct. है ना? धर्मो में भविष्यति इति मोहेन धर्मो में भविष्यति इति justifying it for one or the other reason. And if you don't kill those mosquitoes, then they infect your body and all. Therefore, killing them is justifiable. This type of thinking is moha. But point is what? Whether it is krodha or lobha or moha purvaka, himsa hua ki nahi? The other jeevi, it suffered or not? Suffered. Himsa is done. So vitarka ho gaya. You could not maintain your sadhana. Okay, so 3 into 3, 9 are over. Now these Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Lobha, Krodha, Moha, they are again of three types, Mrudu, Madhya, Adimatra. Okay, because of this, what happens? 3 into 3 into 3, 27. And then this Mrudu, Madhya, Mrudu, Mudu, Mrudu, Adimatra, all of that again it takes three shapes, therefore 81. Now, this is one thing, Himsa at one place. But how many times, in how many situations, with how many beings or the things or people, we get tempted to do the himsa? Therefore, the himsa named Vitarka has infinite ways to prompt us or attack us to do the himsa, thus miss the sadhana of ahimsa. See the clarity of our Sutrakara as well as Bhashyakara. This is one Vitarka of the himsa. Apply it to all. Anrutam, Rutam ke jagah pe. So to steyam instead of asteyam. So to instead of brahmacharya, the opposite of it. So to instead of non accumulation, the parigraha. Clear? So in this way, the vitarkas attack. Now this analysis itself slowly creates the vairagya for them. Then the sadhana that will be told called as pratipaksha bhavanam can easily be done. All the time the clarity of picture only gives us the chance to choose the correct, give up the wrong. So up to this we saw yesterday. Mrudu madhya adimatraha punah trividaha. Mrudu mrudu madhya mrudu tivra mrudu iti. Tatha mrudu madhyaha madhya madhyaha tivra madhya iti. Tatha mrudu tivraha madhya tivraha adimatra tivra iti. एवं एक अशीति भेदाः हिंसाः भवति 81 हिंसास् सा पुनः नियम विकल्प समुच्चय भेदाद् असंख्येयाः नियम विकल्प समुच्चय भेदात नियम मीन्स द अभी यम का बोला नियम का भी ले लो फिर विकल्प एंड समुच्चय independently in cohesion when they are all clubbed up infinite are the vitarkas that go on troubling and therefore we always compromise with the values which we want to do. These 10 are the values. So then prana bhrut bhedasya aparisankheyatvad iti. Pranabhrut Vedasya Aparisankheyat iti means what? I also take so many lives, every life the story is same, and so many pranis I come across in my life at different stages for different reasons. In every of the stage, there is a chance of this one. Never imagined only. Like we never imagine. We just take a taxi to travel. उस टैक्सी वाले से ही लड़ाई हो सकता है. ट्रेन में जा रहे हो आपने साथ में जाने वालों से फ्लाइट में जा रहे उनसे it was never in the very slightest of the dream also but then such situations come we compromise with all these dasha sadhanas and get affected by the vitarka इस तरह से वितर्क कितने हैं अनंत है वो any place any time any situation because of anybody anything that's happening there is a danger. So therefore, idea is what? We have to guard ourselves 24 घंटे. है कि नहीं? Like दिया जलाना is not difficult, but उसको बुझने से रोकना is more tough. So to wanting to do these sadhanas 10 is not difficult, and doing it little bit also is not difficult, but maintaining them till the antakarana shuddhi and the subsequent spiritual sadhanas happen is difficult. Like I was observing in Telangana, the new government starting to give the things free. बस फ्री, अभी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी फ्री, मैं भी मेरे को भी देखना है क्या करना है. But starting is not difficult because you have inspiration and all. But as the time passes, the funds and the opposition from different things and beings, already the auto people started doing big dharna suggestion. Because when you make bus free, people are going in bus. What about our life? Because उनका भी जीना है ना. In this world, no, nothing social or worldly can be done perfectly. Nobody can do. Some or the other problem will be there only. Nobody can ideally rule. And even Rama rules, there will be some complaints. That is the nature of the gross outer world for various reasons. So here also the Vitarkas, when they come, we have to be very careful. So starting is not difficult, maintaining it all the time. है ना? Good that you and I are so far successful in maintaining our morning and evening classes. कुछ समझे या ना समझे, रोज आकर आप बैठते हो, मैं बोलते जाता हूँ, बढ़िया तमाशा. I just feel all our ऋषि मुनि गणा, they must be every day laughing, giggling, looking at us, we the cartoons, speaker cartoon and listener cartoon. But they will be appreciating. चल ठीक है, इनका पेट दिमाग तो खराब है, तो भी आकर डेली बैठ रहे हैं. They'll be happy. Now we'll see what is the meaning of Pratipaksha Bhavanam. How many Vitarkas are told? First, the main are the 10 ones, and they are also because of three reasons of Kruta Karita Anumodita, three ways. And three reasons are Lobha, Krodha, Moha, and they are Mrudu, Madhyadi, Matra. Pure Milake, infinite, depending on the places, the people, the situation. Oh, Bapre. Even in the jungle also, you can do the Himsadi. You can do the parigraha adi. Nowhere in the world there is safety for sadhana if we don't have the pratipaksha bhavanas. Now, evam ekashiti bheda himsa bhavanti ityadi ke te khalu ami vitarkaha. Now, these so many of the vitarkas, now the sentence of the sutra, that is the pratipaksha bhavanam, is being taken up for explanation by our Bhashyakara Vyasa Bhagavan. He says, dukkha ajnana ananta falaha iti pratipaksha bhavanam. All of them are the givers of ananta dukkha and maintenance in ananta ajnana. This thought is called pratipaksha bhavana. Every time maintaining that, we should try our best to avoid the vitarka and do the thing which we are committed to, called as the yama niyama sadhanas of ahimsa satyaste brahmacharya parigraha शौच संतोष तपस्वाध्याय ईश्वर प्रणिधान. देखो न दुख अज्ञान अनंत फला, अनंत दुख इसका फल होगा, एंड अनंत काल तक वी कंटिन्यू टू बी इन द अज्ञान ignorance only. Don't you want to just have the jnana and eliminate the jnana and come out of dukkha and enjoy the bliss? Yeah, then don't allow the vitarkas to overpower. This is the pratipaksha bhava. Very clear now? क्या प्रतिपक्ष है? मैं तो सुख चाहता हूं, मैं तो ज्ञान चाहता हूं, बट दीज वितर्कास आर स्टॉपिंग मी फ्रॉम गेनिंग दोस टू एंड गिविंग अस दुख एंड अज्ञान. देयरफॉर आई डोंट वांट टू इन्वॉल्व इन द वितर्क. तो हिंसा करने का आते ही मन में थॉट, इट विल गिव दुख, इट विल गिव अज्ञान, आई विल नॉट डू हिंसा, आई विल बी अहिंसा प्रैक्टिशनर, लाइक दैट. ओके, in fact first five of them need not be done anything positive, the negative avoid करना है बस. Anyway, इति then दुःखम अज्ञानंच अनंतम फलम येषाम इति प्रतिपक्ष भान. तो दुःखम अज्ञानम च अनंतम फलम. The misery and the ignorance's continuity will be infinite. This will be the result of if we follow the vitarka. In this way, it is called as iti pratipaksha bhavanam. Okay. Another explanation of the more detailed explanation of the pratipaksha bhavanam is so wonderful. It is thanks to Vyasa Bhagavan. Very carefully he gives. Okay. Let us see this one. 2-3 minutes. Dukkam ajnanam cha anantam phalam yesham iti pratipaksha bhavanam. So this thought is called Pratipaksha Bhavana, where it will result in Ananta Dukkha and Ananta Ajnana. Explanation. What is it? Tathacha. Not only this, you can have another thinking also, which helps in generating Pratipaksha Bhavana, thus avoid doing the Vitarkas. What are they? Tathacha Himsakaha. That Himsakaha, the one who is doing Himsa of the other things, beings, Tavat Prathamam Vadhyasya Viryam Akshipati. The one whom he wants to kill, of that being Viryam Akshipati, means his ability, capacities, everything is being controlled and made unmanifest. This itself is a Himsa, it will have its own consequence. Vadhyasya Virya. Virya means capacity, ability, like a goat. इसका वीर्य क्या है? It can run away, but that वीर्य is akshipati. How? By tying him to the pole. है ना, उसको कैप्साइज करना, कैप्चर करना, उसका अपना जो वीर्य है बचने के जाने का, उसको रोकना. दैट इटसेल्फ इज ए हिंसा. वध्यस्य वीर्यम आक्षिपति. उसके कैपेसिटी, एबिलिटीज को सब्जुगेट, सब्ड्यू करना. हाथ पैर बांध देते हैं ये जो राक्षस है, मिलिटेंट्स एंड टेररिस्ट्स, जिनको कैप्चर करते हैं. सी व्हाट्स हमास डूइंग एंड ऑल. इजराइलीज आल्सो हैव डन साइन. Viryam Akshipati is his ability, capacities are subdued completely. First one. उसके बाद क्या करते हैं? प्रथमम वध्यस्य वीर्यम आक्षिपति ततः च शस्त्रादि निपातेन दुःखयति. Second thing is what? With the shastra astra, he gives the dukkha. When the blow of that sword happens on any part of the body, at that hitting time there is dukkha. जो बुलेट लगता है या हंटर लगता है या तलवार से मारते हैं, सेकंड हिंसा इज दुख. फर्स्ट हिंसा इज वीर्य, वीर्यम क्षिपति. ओके, वीर्यम आक्षिपति. सेकंड वन इज शस्त्रास्त्र निपात से गिविंग द दुख. इज नॉट ए दुख, इट इज. आप खुद को काट के देखो. हाउ दिस टेररिस्ट किल अदर्स, यू डोंट अंडरस्टैंड कि उनको कब चोट लगती है तो कांटा चुभता है. हाउ डू दे फील? See how much brainwash is done to them in their places of teaching. It is not teaching, it is destroying only. And all of that is made on the name of the God. They do the namaskar to God and they come and kill. See the contradiction in that religion. Worst of the thing. As long as a religion is there, there's no peace in the world. Terrible. Killing on the name of God. God is a giver of life. No, he cannot be killer. A person who is going to die naturally, Bhagavan tries to give him life through the doctor and medicine. On the name of that God you are killing. अब कितना सड़ा हुआ दिमाग है. ऐसा ब्रेन वॉश हो सकता है, किया गया है, कर रहे हैं. Like we are also brainwashed that I can't live without non-veg on Sunday, etc. This is also terrorism only. For your sake, on Sunday, how many thousands of animals are killed? ये भी राक्षसत्व ही है. You can't say no to that. At different levels, we are brainwashed. Everything which leads to dukkha and the marana is wrong. Of others because of our selfishness. We have a big subject, you know it. The first one is what? Is freedom. Viryam is akshipati. Second is shastrena tadayati and gives the dukkham. Third is most dangerous one. Ki tataha jivitadavi mochayati. From that body, his life is removed away, having hit and killed. Three types of himsa are done. First, virya akshipanam. Second is shastra praghatanam. Third, prana mochanam. He was living happily in that body. Now you cut him and remove that life from him. That jiva तड़पता रहेगा without the support of the body. देखो, आपको कभी ऐसा सपना आता है कि यू आर नाइदर इन वेकिंग नॉर इन ड्रीम, इन ए डिफरेंट वर्ल्ड ऑफ नॉट इन द बॉडी, हाउ मच फ्राइटनिंग थ्रेटनिंग इट इज. Till that jiva gets next to body, he will be suffering so much there. See the pain of that Dhundukari. He was a negative person, okay, that's different. Preta yoni mein tha. He was so much miserable. Then Gokarna throws some water, then he can speak. Then he says, Kya hai mere moksha? Gokarna inquires everyone. He comes to Bhagavat. He does Bhagavat. He sits in the bamboo. 7 days ke baad, he gets liberated. You saw it in Bhagavat Mahatmyam. So, third himsa is what? Jivitadapi mochayati. Okay. ततः वीर्य आक्षेपात् अस्य चेतनाचेतनम् उपकरणं क्षीणवीर्यं भवति दुःख उत्पादनात् नरकतिर्यक् प्रेतादिषु दुःखम् अनुभवति जीवित व्यपरोपणात् प्रतिक्षणं च जीवितात्यये वर्तमानः मरणम् इच्छन् अनिच्छन्नपि मरणम् इच्छन्नपि दुःखविपाकस्य नियतविपाक वेदनीयत्वात् कथञ्चित् एव उच्छ्वसिति यदि च कथञ्चित् पुण्यावापगता हिंसा भवेत् तत्र सुखप्राप्तो भवेत् अल्पायुः इति एवम् अनृतादिषु अपि योज्यं यथा संभवम् एवं वितर्काणां च अमुम् एव अनुगतं विपाकम् अनिष्टं भावयन् न वितर्केषु मनः प्रणिदधीत. I think I tell you, I need to explain it very clearly. It takes some half an hour, etc. But the essence of it is this. Tomorrow we'll explain it. Essence is, as this person is doing the three ways of himsa, that virya akshipanam, his own virya also gets destroyed. As he is doing the ghatanam and dukkham, he will also get dukkha in his life. And as he is taking away the life from that person, either the death will happen or the life only is lived like a death to such an extent that even the death is asked, it is not given. अब देखो कितने लोग मरना चाहते हैं, उनको मृत्यु नहीं मिल रहा है. That is the most painful thing, Not wanting to die itself is a very painful thing. Wanting to die, but it is not coming. The one who has done the himsa in this way to the pashus or anybody in three levels, they consequently reap them. Thinking like this, you should decide that I will never do the vitarka. Vitarka of the ahimsa is himsa. Therefore, I will be permanently a ahimsa practitioner. Like that, apply to all anruta vityadi also, how much ever, wherever it is understandable or applicable. It is your homework. Our Patanjali ji or Vyasa Bhagavan, they don't explain. They say, tum kar lo. But tomorrow, some half an hour will take to complete this subject. Same thing what we said, complete it so that the Bhashya is also studied and explained. Then positive things also have to be told. When through vitarka, when you compromise, how we suffer. That said, without compromising for any vitarka, sarvabhauma mahavartam, when we do all these 10, what are the benefits that also have to be told? So apart from the antakarana shuddhi, which is the main benefit leading to viveka khyati, etc., there will be many other siddhis that come with each of the value that's practiced ahimsa ityadi. They're very fascinating, very enchanted. Studying this portion only, many people want to become yogins and want to do the yoga sadhana. But once they enter into the intricacies, they understand, हमसे नहीं होता, चल भगवान का नाम लेते. लोगों को वो भी नहीं होता. बस फाइनली खाओ पियो सो जाओ. We make our life so meaningless, energyless, powerless, inspirationless by our own stupidity that we are good for nothing for ourselves. How can we contribute to the world? When one recognizes this and inspires from within and becomes sadhaka for himself, sevaka for the world outside, that way of thinking and acting is fulfillment of life. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Paramanushibhyo Parabrahmane Shruti Matre Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Continue, my dear friends.